Remember when homes looked like castles, temples, or futuristic spaceships? These weren't just houses. They were a reflection of America's boldest dreams, but today they're almost impossible to find. Let's take a journey back to 10 fascinating house styles that once shaped America, but are rarely built anymore. Number 1. The Octagon House. In the mid-1800s, a man named Orson Squire Fowler convinced Americans that 8 sides were better than 4. He believed octagon houses improved air circulation, natural light, and interior space. They enclosed 20% more square footage using the same perimeter. These homes had wraparound porches, central cupolas, and flat roofs that often collected rainwater. They were futuristic, efficient, and a bit odd-looking. Fowler's own home, nicknamed Fowler's Folly, was enormous and ahead of its time, but sadly abandoned and demolished by 1897. A few survive, like Longwood in Mississippi or the Octagon House in Wisconsin, eerie relics of an almost forgotten geometric revolution. Number 2. Queen Anne. If Disney designed Victorian homes, they'd look like this. Between 1880 and 1910, Queen Anne's style swept the US with towers, turrets, gingerbread trim, and stained glass galore. No two were alike. Each one was a unique work of architectural art. Inspired by a British style but made bolder for the American landscape, these homes were eye-catching and lavish. Take a look at the Carson Mansion in Eureka, California. It looks like something from a fantasy film. But by the 1910s, this frilly excess gave way to cleaner, simpler designs. Still, surviving Queen Anne homes are treasured today, often restored by lovers of history and charms. Number 3. The American Foursquare. This one was all about function over flash. From the 1890s to the 1930s, the American Foursquare offered working-class families a no-nonsense, budget-friendly home. 2 stories tall, box-shaped, with a roomy front porch and a hipped roof. It was both sturdy and stylish. These homes were often mail-ordered from companies like Sears and Roebuck, shipped in kits with everything needed to build your dream. Often found in Midwestern cities and streetcar suburbs, these homes helped fuel the growth of America's urban middle class. Today, many still stand strong, a testament to simplicity done right. Number 4. Craftsman homes. Born from the arts and crafts movement, Craftsman homes stood for natural materials, warm wood tones, and custom craftsmanship. Low-pitched roofs, exposed rafters, and built-in furniture gave them a cozy, personal feel. California bungalows especially flourished in places like Pasadena, where the famous Gamble House still draws architecture buffs from around the world. More than just houses, they were philosophical statements, a pushback against industrial mass production. Sadly, as America moved towards speed and efficiency, the slow-crafted beauty of these homes was left behind. But today, they're being rediscovered by a new generation seeking warmth, authenticity, and soul in their living spaces. Number 5. The Shotgun House. No hallways, no nonsense, just rooms lined up like train cars. Shotgun houses, often just 12 feet wide, were built by the thousands in the South from the late 1800s through the 1920s. Why shotgun? Because if you fired one through the front door, the blast would exit cleanly out the back. Their design traces back to West African and Haitian roots, brought to New Orleans by freed slaves and migrants. Cheap to build, easy to cool, and ideal for tight lots, they offered affordable housing in booming cities. Though many were bulldozed in the name of progress, some have been restored, including the very house where Elvis Presley was born. Number 6. Tudor Revival. With steep gables, tall chimneys, and decorative half-timbering, Tudor Revival homes brought a touch of English history to American suburbs. From the 1920s through the 1940s, wealthy families built these to showcase sophistication and tradition. They weren't cheap, but they stood out, often nestled in leafy neighborhoods like Westchester County, New York. After World War II, the style faded as modern, lower-maintenance options took over. Yet today, many of these homes are lovingly maintained, especially by homeowners who prefer castle vibes to cookie-cutter suburbia. Number 7. Dutch Colonial Revival. If you've seen a house with a barn-style roof, you've seen a Dutch Colonial Revival. Inspired by homes built by 17th century Dutch settlers, this style became wildly popular in the early 1900s. Its gambrel roof allowed for spacious attics and symmetrical charm. Wood siding, central doors, and shuttered windows completed the nostalgic look. And yes, one of America's most infamous houses, 112 Ocean Avenue from the Amityville Horror, is a Dutch Colonial. Creepy? Maybe. Classic? Absolutely. Number 8. Lustron homes. Post-World War II, America needed fast, durable homes, and Lustron delivered in steel. These homes weren't built. They were assembled, piece by enamel-coated piece, like a life-size Lego set. They were fireproof, rust-resistant, and easy to clean. Even the walls were made of metal. Inside, built-in storage, metal cabinets, and even a combo dishwasher washing machine. Though over 2,000 were constructed, poor funding and federal red tape killed the dream by 1950. Still, a few stand today. Weird, wonderful monuments to an era that imagined the home of the future. Number 9, Atomic Ranch. Mid-century cool. Sleek lines, open plans, and indoor-outdoor living. The Atomic Ranch was the house of America's golden post-war years. Popularized by architect Cliff May, these homes embraced modernism and affordability. They featured clerestory windows, carports, and flat or butterfly roofs. Often painted in bold oranges, teals, or sunny yellows, they screamed optimism. By the 1950s, 9 out of 10 homes in America were some version of a ranch. Today, Atomic Ranch homes are having a huge revival, renovated by design lovers chasing mid-century magic. Number 10. Brutalist homes. Brutalism was born in the 1950s and 60s, emphasizing raw concrete, heavy geometry, and no-frills minimalism. Inspired by European modernists like Le Corbusier, these homes were about function, not flash. They often looked more like bunkers than cozy houses. But that was the point. Many served as social housing or university buildings in post-war Europe and socialist countries. In the US, the style was short-lived, seen as cold and impersonal. Yet today, some brutalist structures are protected as architectural heritage. They challenge our very idea of what a home can be. So, if you could bring back just one of these house styles, which would it be? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this retro journey through America's lost homes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. We've got more forgotten treasures coming your way on Retro America.